Beach Bums, a children's boutique opening in Newport, Rhode Island.
Maddie McEwen,
Meg Lohman,
Allie Schulman,
Parker Caton,
and Rose Salucci.
Our business. We are planning to open up a children's clothing store in Newport, Rhode Island. We are targeting parents with younger children and focus more on summer styles, beachwear, and nautical apparel since we are located by the ocean. Since we know the most families are here over the summer, we plan to shorten our winter hours and extend our summer hours to cater to the needs of the town. Our prices are reasonable and fair in comparison to stores around us. We are appealing to the average middle-class income family.
Startup costs. It is smart to start out with $200,000 for a 1,200 to 1,500 square foot store, the average size in this business. Loans are typically always available and helpful. The fact is that rent should be kept between 5 and 6% of your total sales, so at the top end you can figure that you'll need $1,800 a year for rent. That means in order to keep rent at 6%, your store will have to generate $300,000 in annual sales, a quote from Dan Paul, an industry consultant with retail consulting firm RMSA.
marketing, and advertising. Local television stations typically charge from $200 to $1,500 to create a 30-second commercial. National commercials produced by an advertising agency cost far more, averaging $342,000 for a 30-second spot in 2008, according to the American Association for Advertising Agencies. Rates vary depending on the time of day and year as well as your location. To keep costs down, run a few 15-second commercials for branding purposes and use 30-second ads to convince prospects to take action.
Marketing and advertising continued. It's very important to build professional relationships with customers because they will be a huge part of advertising. When people feel successful leaving your store and even enjoyed the employees at the store, they will be more willing to tell friends and family to go. This could be a huge part of building a client base. Putting out advertisements with coupons or store discounts will attract customers. It's important to set up an online website where customers can buy products without coming into the store. This opens up a larger client base from various states.
Operations. Frequently, stores will stay open until 9 p.m. or later on certain or even several days of the week, typically Thursday and Friday. Apparel stores' rent can run as low as $8 per square foot in certain parts of the country and close to $40 per square foot in big malls or shopping centers, in high-traffic areas or higher-rent metropolitan areas like New York City. In Rhode Island, commercial space goes for $13.86 per square foot.
Inventory. Turnover. How many times you clear the floor of goods and restock it. Total net sales for the year over average inventory at retail equals turnover. Sales to stock ratio. The amount of stock you have on hand in relation to the sales you are predicting. Inventory on hand at the beginning of the month at retail equals sales to stock ratio. Amount of predicted sales. 90,000 in inventory over 30,000 predicted sales equals 3/1. 3/1 is ideal. 2/1 is greater but tough to manage. 1/1 and you are under inventoried.
Inventory continued. Toddler apparel for girls and boys. Tops, $10 to $20. Bottoms, $15 to $30. Dresses, $8 to $15. Outfit sets, $8 to $20. Outerwear, $20 to $40. Pajamas, $8 to $12. Swimwear, $10 to $20. Shoes, $15 to $25.
Pricing. Based on location, Newport, Rhode Island. Median household income is $60,533 versus statewide, which is $56,361. Median family income is $83,068 versus statewide, which is $72,717. Per capita income is $38,267 versus statewide, which is $30,469. Newport dwellers tend to have more money, so we can have higher prices in our store. Competition around us is Luca's Children's Designers Consignment in Warren, Rhode Island, Monkey Stitches in Cranston, Rhode Island, and Babies R Us in Warwick, Rhode Island.
Reasons for money loss: shoplifters, employee theft, refund fraud, counterfeit money, bad checks, package switching, price switching, credit card scams, gift card scams, change in seasons.
Taxes. Property rental, maintenance, equipment, employee pay, cost of goods sold. Return on investment is the amount of profit before taxes and after depreciation from the investment made. For every dollar put in, how much money do we make? The Rhode Island Sales and Use Tax Law provides an exemption for clothing including footwear intended to be worn or carried on or about the human body. The exemption does not include special clothing or footwear primarily designed for athletic activity or protective use and which is not normally worn except when so used.
Hiring. Smart recruitment, employee profile and job description, experience necessary, positive attitudes and outgoing. 1,000 square foot store should have one part-time for every one full-time employee. Pay. Experienced and managers are $15 per hour and part-time college students are $9 per hour.